baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the mid-century Groundbreakers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Jackie Robinson leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. This one popped up. Jimenez under this one. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Now let's have a look at the legends up and down the lineup for the mid-century Groundbreakers. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One out, base is empty. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And a foul ball. And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Martin Digo. What's the word on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Here's Josh Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Now a screamer into the outfield. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Then there's one down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, and somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Kiner makes the catch. And the inning is over. One left for the Guardians. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Chop to third, and he grabs it foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 4.
And here is Lou Gehrig.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Naylor pulls that one down, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Brian Urquillo. And he deals. lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that one hammered, flying after this one. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. Hard liner. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One runs in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. The relay, safe. It's 2-0.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The first baseman, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. And now Josh Naylor. Double the lead off the bottom of the first.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And foul ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bo Naylor will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 7-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Martin Digo gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cy Young.
Now pitching, Cy Young.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Get out of town. They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Laureano comes up to hit. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So digging in, Ryan Rocchio. In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Now
and there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
An offensive explosion this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Brennan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That one felt good. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
A new pitcher in the game, Satchel Paige. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hank snags it for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with
The
handling
first baseman,
velocity.
number
They're seeing
22.
high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Josh Gibson.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That just misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Guardians up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 gone, runner at first. Eddie Matthews digs in now. On the ground left side, 6. They get 1 out, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
The batter number 5.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Flied out his first time.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark. Robinson in his 12th season, 26 years old,
Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Matthews, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Laureano trying to get there. Base hit as he pulls up short. Coming home. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the grab, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cleveland's out front, 11-1. Here in Cleveland, now the number 2 hitter, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo.
And a pitch. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Satchel comes to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 12-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Will Brennan. Well struck, right field. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. Left field. Kiner settles under it. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 3 innings complete. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's a
off for
big
the
power
Groundbreakers,
threat. Willie
the
Mays.
designated hitter, Willie Mays.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The wind to kick the pitch. Hit, connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle
right
Charlie, and you
number
can see
44.
why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out.
The first baseman, number 50, Lou Gehrig.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Page back to work. Out to center. On the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw. Base knock, center field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the batter now, Josh Naylor. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Aaron gets under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. and that's a base hit. Aaron fires it in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
The right fielder, number 10.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Satchel kicks and delivers. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-1.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Bob Gibson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So 2 down. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. In the air, right field, moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Oh, 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Gibson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Fought off foul. Kiner off of first with 2 away. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Struck him out looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Will Brennan. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. In the air, right field. Hank makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one hit to right. Hank sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7,
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gets under it. Nabs it. And that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jackie Robinson. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor makes the catch, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. He goes down looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Willie Mays. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Mays goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that one fouled off. The Guardians up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Guardians lead it 17-1. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. It's 18-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Mantle makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. That's his third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 19-1.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Base is empty, one away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. And Laureano is retired.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Mantle going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 21-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
The left-hander on now, Babe Ruth.
Now pitching, Babe Ruth.
And here is Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. And that ball is out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 22-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hank makes the play, and that will end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. We're through 6 full. The Guardians lead this one 22-1. Here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the right-hander back to work.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next to hit, Lou Gehrig, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a chance for Ernie Banks. Swinging a foul straight back. The Guardians up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now Miles Straw. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher. Whoa.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Fouled off to the right. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that's just foul. Straw at third. Naylor over at first with 1 away. Out in front and foul to the left side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next to hit, Ramon Laureano. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
The batter number 4, shortstop.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And gone. Grand slam. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 27-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the
Fergie Jenkins takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the DH, Will Brennan. And that one hit to first. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line to center. Mantle makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Josh Gibson.
Bieber back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. Kwan makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Eddie Matthews. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two outs. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw.
The center fielder, Miles.
The pitch.
Straw.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh.
And now Josh Naylor.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Kiner going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
1 out, runner at second. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 30-1.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line.
Now on the bump, John Donaldson.
John Donaldson.
One down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. And that one wrapped foul. Donaldson delivers. Hit in the air, right field. Aaron gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will Brennan.
So now the DH spot, Will Brennan. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Headed towards the corner. Kiner puts it away, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Jackie Robinson.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a big swing and a miss You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Quad makes the grab. One away. He's 2 outs away. And now here is Mickey Mantle. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air to left center. Quan settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Willie Mays. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
One strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.